Yeah. So is this much better? It's much better. And you should say something like this. I will use the he shape right. Inadvertently do something. The adjective with a leg at the end of the word is gonna help you to define the action that you have conveyed. So you can say I inadvertently do something. I inadvertently do something. I inadvertently ask her many questions although we don't have any ideas in mind. But whenever I meet her, whenever I suddenly see her on the street, I inadvertently ask her some questions. And those questions are very ridiculous. The questions are meaningless. But I inadvertently start to ask her many questions. The questions are raised for no reason. So here, okay, you should say that you inadvertently do something. You inadvertently meet people. We don't say inadvertently meet people because when you meet people, it's not about suddenly. You suddenly meet your old friend. But when you meet your old friend, what is it that you usually do with your old friend? And you don't know, you cannot find a reason to explain yourself, your own behavior when you meet your old friend like this. So you can say that when I suddenly meet my friend, I inadvertently ask my friends many things. Or when I suddenly meet my friends, I inadvertently raise many questions. And my friend, okay, my old friend doesn't understand, okay, the reason why I behave like this. So that is the way that you make a situation. You inadvertently do something. Inadvertently is used for action. Inadvertently is used for feelings. You inadvertently feel very angry when you meet your old friend. Um, your old friend is used to this kind of way, and she doesn't even question the reason why okay, you feel like this because she knows that this is the kind of feeling that you are gonna have when you just suddenly meet her, right? So inadvertently is used for feelings, is used for action, but you suddenly meet somebody. You know, so I inadvertently meet somebody. All right. So here, show me more about your old friend. What do you inadvertently do, or how do you inadvertently feel when you meet your old friend? Let's go.
Um,
Yes.
um,
What do you inadvertently do? How do you inadvertently feel when you meet your old friend? Inadvertently.
um, um,
Yeah. Let talk. Please talk about your feelings. That kind of feeling you always have for your old friend. You cannot define the reason why you feel like this. For example, you can say that on my way back home, I suddenly meet my old friend. When I see my old friend on the way to come home, I inadvertently I inadvertently laugh at her. I inadvertently smile at her. And I don't know the reason why I start to smile like this. And I don't know why. I don't know why I laugh a lot like this when I suddenly meet my old friend. So whenever I see my old friend, I inadvertently laugh. And this kind of laughter makes my friend feel very strange about me. So you inadvertently smile. It means you start to smile for no reason. Your friend doesn't do anything, but you start to smile. You just see her and you start to smile at the very first sight of her. Yeah, do you understand me? And please show me more about your old friend situation. Let's go.
um, After I finish school, I inadvertently meet my old friends on the way that I go home. Uh, However, I don't like them. But they uh, they still talk. they still talk with me, and my feelings at that time is very confused. Mm, um,
All right, it's like this. Suddenly meet somebody, or you meet somebody all of sudden. Suddenly is used for me. Is used for meeting. You meet somebody suddenly because you don't plan to meet her or him on the street, but you suddenly meet her or him. You can't use inadvertently for meeting because when you inadvertently do something, it's all about it's all about your heart. It's all about okay the feeling deep down inside your heart. So inadvertently means vô thức and suddenly means đột xuất. So we can only use suddenly for meeting. We cannot use inadvertently for meeting. You say that I suddenly meet that person. Tôi đột xuất gặp người nào đó suddenly. Tôi vô thức cảm thấy như thế này, tôi vô thức rồi kìa cười. Họ đặt rất là nhiều câu hỏi khi tôi gặp người đó. That is inadvertently. Nhưng mà khi mình dùng từ inadvertently, it's all about what you start to do. You don't know the reason why just you yourself act like this. Vô thức inadvertently. It's all about your consciousness. Khi mình vô thức làm cái gì thì nó liên quan đến cái việc là mình làm cái điều đó mà bản thân mình không có hiểu lý do tại sao mình làm. Mình cảm thấy như thế mà mình không có hiểu được là lý do tại sao bản thân mình cảm giác như vậy. Cho nên nó được gọi là vô thức. Vô thức thì nó nói về cái cảm xúc hoặc là cái hành động sâu bên trong của cái tiềm thức của con người, cái sự nhận thức của con người. Đôi lúc không nhận thức ra cái điều đó nhưng mà vô thức làm cái việc đó. Vô thức có nghĩa là mình không nhận thức được việc đó nhưng mà tự nhiên cái mình hành động như vậy. Mình không có nhận thức được cái cảm xúc của mình nhưng mà tự nhiên cái mình lại cảm thấy như vậy. Người ta sẽ gác thành cái chữ vô thức được gọi là inadvertently. Còn suddenly có nghĩa là đột xuất. Mình đột xuất gặp ai đó, đột xuất rồi cái nó xảy ra một cách đột ngột. Nó khác cái sự là vô thức. Đột xuất rồi kìa thì cái đó nó xảy ra đột xuất, mưa đột xuất hoặc là cái gì đó nó xảy ra đột xuất tại vì mình không có lập kế hoạch hay là cái việc bình thường của nó. Và đột xuất nó không có liên quan đến cái cảm xúc hoặc là cái nhận thức bên trong con người. Khi mà nó nói về cái sự nhận thức của con người, người ta không có nhận thức ra cái hành vi của người ta không có nhận thức ra cái hành động của người ta không có nhận thức ra cái cảm xúc bên trong người ta, nhưng mà người ta tự nhiên người ta làm vậy, tự nhiên theo cái bản tính của người ta, tự nhiên theo cái tố chất của người ta thì người ta sẽ dùng từ inadvertently, right? So here, please show me okay the situation in which you inadvertently do something, and this action of yours makes you okay feel very disappointed. You inadvertently do something, and your inadvertent action, makes you feel very disappointed. Do you have any? Do you have a case to uh, to show me?
mm,
Right. For example, I can say that I inadvertently. Oh, sorry. When I go, okay, for example, you can say something like this: when you meet people, when you meet your customers online on Zoom, when you meet your customers on Zoom, you start to ask your customers many questions because you want to understand your customers more. But somehow you inadvertently you inadvertently ask a very personal question, and that personal question makes your customers feel that feel that you try out something about them. You try to know more about their personal problems. So when the customers think that you try to find out the secret about them by asking such a question, it's like it's like you are gonna make your customers feel very disappointed because your customer comes to you. They just want to work with you. They just want to study with you. They don't want you to get to know many things about their personal life. So that is the case. So you can say something like, I meet my customers online. I work with them online, and I start to ask many questions because this is my job. But today, I inadvertently asked a very ridiculous and personal question. And when the customer hears this kind of personal question, she feels very disappointed because she thinks that I'm trying to find a secret a secret piece of information about her. I don't want to work with her, but I'm trying to know more about her life. So that is the way that you use the word inadvertently. You inadvertently do. You inadvertently. In my situation, I say that I inadvertently asked a question. I inadvertently asked my customer a very personal question. I shouldn't ask my customer a personal question. I just okay. I shouldn't ask my customer a personal question. I should ask my customer okay questions related to studying, questions related to the English subject. But I didn't ask her any questions about English subject. I inadvertently asked her a very personal question, and I feel very regretful about my personal question because I know that when she when she receives my personal question, she is gonna feel like I'm invading her privacy. So that is the way that you use the word inadvertently in this situation. So okay, show me the case in which you inadvertently do something and you feel very regretful. Let's go.
Um,
Yes,
when I work in the company, I meet many many close customers. However, there are some strange customers approach me to ask some questions related to work. Uh, I inadvertently answer their questions instead of asking others for support. And I don't have habit of talking to strangers because they can be dangerous to me. Mm, um, mm,
yes, very good. Please go on. Start to talk about feelings of those people and start to show me okay your personal feelings when you inadvertently ask questions and you don't ask for support. You should say that I want to ask them for support and I don't know the reason why I inadvertently ask them the questions and show me more about the questions. Are the questions are the questions raised by you related to support, or the questions okay, or the questions are not about the things that you want to ask. So show me more about the questions. Show me more about your feelings and show me more about their feelings. Let's go.
mm. And mm, uh, I also feel confused about that, but I think I need to approach more customers to understand them. Uh, and There is a challenges. So there is a challenge that I deal with deal with it. Um,
Very good.
uh,
Very good.
Sometimes
Please go on.
as
Yes.
as sometimes the customer uh, um, sometimes the customer um, the customer will look at uh, my behavior and attitude. Mm,
Yes. How is their attitude? Attitude, you can use the word like their attitude is positive or negative. If you cannot find the right word to describe attitude, because you can use it like negative or positive in this case. So
Mm, my attitude and behavior is very important to customer. Um,
yes, very good. All right, it's much better because you can start to use the word inadvertently like this. Very good, excellent. So here, okay, let's talk about attitude and behavior, and then we are gonna combine these kind of topics with okay, the word inadvertently, for example. So let's talk about behavior and behave. Attitude, all right, is attitude because we don't have an action verb for attitude. Okay. So let's create a case in which we can use behavior, behave, and attitude. Uh, Whenever we communicate, please don't use the word talk with anymore. Try to use the word communicate with, or have a conversation with somebody, or discuss something with somebody, or have a discussion. Right? I whenever we communicate with other people, no matter how we feel, we should we should be careful. We should watch out our behavior and attitude. Our behavior is our body language, is our body language. The way that you move your hands, your eyes, your arms is called behavior. So whenever you discuss something with anybody, you should pay attention to your behavior. If you behave badly, people who you are talking with are gonna fight you in a very negative way. They are gonna feel bad, and they don't want to start talking with you because you behave in a very rude way. Also, here, whenever I start a discussion with anybody, I'm gonna watch out for my behavior. But somehow we still make a lot of mistakes. We still err in the way that we behave. For example, you try to talk nicely, but somehow your feeling negatively impacts you, and you and you come to awareness that you have erred in the way that you behave. You move your hands so quickly. You move your eyes in a very rude way, and people feel very hurt when they see your behavior. So this is the case that I have created. In my case, I
yes.
use the word ERR. It means you err in something. It means you make mistakes in something. Err, right? I err in something. I make mistake in something. I behave badly. I behave negatively. I cannot control my behavior. And you should talk more about how you behave. How to behave, like how you behave is like the way that you move your hands quickly or slowly, the way that you move your eyes in a nice way or in a rude way. So when you use your behavior, you should show people how you behave. This is the way. So let's go. Show me your case, and please try to use the word behavior, and in your case. Let's go.
Um, what I answer, not something. Um, when when I go out, I meet many people outside, and I will I will encounter many problems from people, and when I work and so when I come into contact with people at work, I meet many types of people at work. Um, because this is a challenge and problems from them that I deal with them. So sometimes my behavior and attitude inadvertently frantic because the words I use to communicate with a customer is erroneous, and I can't control my behavior and attitude. So when I behave, my behavior will have errors.
Oh, very good, excellent. Because you can, because you are able to make use of the many words that we have studied together on on the brain map, right? First, it's very great to hear you use the word erroneous and frantic in your situation. That you have used it correctly. Very good. And here, okay, let's talk more by using okay these words in a case erroneous. When you say that your behavior is erroneous, or in other words, your behavior is your behavior is incorrect, right? My behavior is erroneous. When you say something like this, you should show me why is your behavior erroneous. What is the right way to think of behavior, and what is the wrong way to think of behavior like this? If you say your behavior is erroneous, so what is the right behavior and what is the wrong behavior, right? So show me more. So if you say something in this way, you should show people the two sides of that thing. You say that your behavior is erroneous, that is your behavior is incorrect. You should show me more. The reason, okay, what is the correct behavior? What is the okay erroneous behavior? And what is the erroneous behavior? What is the correct behavior and what is the incorrect behavior? Show me more. Yeah, let's go. So
If when you
yes. So all right.
when you
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah,
uh,
please.
when you meet many customers, you should find out information about product and because when you talk with the customer, um, is,
When you talk with the customers, what is the right way to talk and what is the wrong way to talk? What is the erroneous way, okay, to communicate with the customers? What is the okay in, erroneous way to communicate with the other customers? You should show people the standards of right way to talk, right? If you start to use, okay, the the example of customers communication, you should show me you should show me again what is the erroneous way to communicate with the customer. Wrong way to communicate with the customer. What is the erroneous way, okay, to talk to the customers? What is the right way to talk to the customers? Because you say this way is wrong, this way is erroneous. So you should show me, okay, what is the right way? What is the erroneous way, right? So show me. Let's go.
Mm, I think you should use the correct language when communicating with the customer, because uh, communication will
Very good.
because the communication will affect um, your attitudes and behavior. And if you have also if you have a rude behavior, the customer will complain you to your manager about
About what? About your behavior. But if you already use the word behavior, you can start like, yeah, the customers are gonna complain you to your manager about the way that you behave. So use um, the word behavior, you can start to use an action verb or behavior that is behave, right? So let's go. Show me.